Hello everyone, thank you for coming on to my channel. For today I would like to discuss two news items that I had read recently, of which the title of today's video is about a tale of two kindness. One kindness is to help rebuild life, while the other kindness is to perpetuate hatred. Now, the two news that I had read, in which I wish to talk about, involve first of all the news about YB Stephen Sim, who has again helped a needy family. This is not the first time. I have been monitoring or keeping tabs of YB Stephen Sim's generosity and kindness, regardless of race, religion, or culture. And in this time, he has helped a family with children and a wife, a husband, who were living in a car that is not really fit for anyone to live in. And so, this close to the Christmas celebration, I was very touched and very happy to read about someone from another race helping others from a different race, and someone from one religion helping another from a different religion. We have seen how our Yang di-Pertuan Agong in the past, Sultan Abdullah, going to a Indian family, and we have also seen how our present Yang di-Pertuan Agong, Sultan Ibrahim, having lunch with the Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim at a Chinese restaurant. And for me, many times I felt that the royalty seems to be better statesmen than our politicians themselves. However, YB Stephen Sim is not only a good statesman, a good politician, but certainly a very rare human being indeed. Now, the other news item that we are aware of, the possibility or the alleged idea of collecting donations for the Member of Parliament of PAS, or Parti Islam Malaysia, Siti Mastura, who has lost the suit and has to pay 825,000 or to that amount to Lim Kit Siang, Lim Guan Eng, and Teresa Kok, of which she had alleged wrongfully, without any credible basis at all, that they were all related to Chin Peng, or some of them related to even Lee Kuan Yew. Many have criticized Siti Mastura as having a PhD that is worthless because she has made a simple mistake. I have, however, made a video to say that that was not a mistake to my mind, that it was possibly a political strategy to build the mindset of fitna, that the Chinese are communists and that the DAP, since they are majority Chinese, they are therefore communists. And in the eyes of the Malays, this is what UMNO had done before, and this is them, Parti Islam, possibly following the same script, perhaps for the next election. So it was a political strategy. However, I knew that this kind of news would drive a deep wedge between Malays and non-Malays, and a deeper wedge between Malays and the DAP. And so I was thinking very seriously of writing a personal letter to Lim Kit Siang, Lim Guan Eng, and Teresa Kok to ask them to forgive Siti Mastura and forego the suit of 825,000 ringgit. But I was waiting, very much so, for Siti Mastura to apologize, that it was a mistake on her part. that she was using the wrong book, a book that is designed to win a war in an election by the Barisan Nasional. And so I was also waiting, hopefully, that Parti Islam Malaysia's members or their leaders at least to apologize for this mistake. But as I had predicted in my analysis that this was a political strategy and the cost of 825,000 is a very small cost in comparison to the building or the psycho war or the psych war of election to create enmity between Malays and non-Malays and to paint one race into the idea of a communist, something that is no longer in existence in this original form in China. China has long, I think, left that ideology in its original state, and it has changed very much. So I have students from China. I do trace them to be very communist in many aspects of ideology, and this is something which is mostly fabricated in order to win the political war of convincing one voters against another party. And so it is this kind of news that first of all give a great hope to us Malaysians, where we see, like in the example of Stephen Sim, helping another race, helping a person of another religion. And then the hope that I have for Malaysia for the new year and the coming years is again dashed by the prospect of having another political party, another Malay political party, carrying on something which now UMNO perhaps is forgetting or not doing, because they are now part of the unity government and trying to learn to coexist finally with Malaysians. Now, this is something which is a very sad thing to happen, and if people were to donate, then it would perpetuate this hatred between Malays and non-Malays, and especially between Malays and a political party. So this two news have brought a great joy, but also great sadness to someone like me, who has been witnessing actively the politics of the country for 25 years since the Reformasi, and it is something to wonder, where are we going as a nation when one act of kindness is showing us the hope that what we can become as a nation, while another act of kindness will perpetuate the division between all of us. All I pray for is for Siti Mastura and Parti PAS or Parti Islam Malaysia to actually apologize for a mistake. And as Muslims, I would, of course, accept the apology, as most Muslims will. It was an act that was unthinking or accidental, and it is something that can easily be buried and not to be mentioned again. And I do not think that the person of Lim Kit Siang, Teresa Kok, or even Lim Guan Eng to actually want to actually have the money, even though it is a large amount. But I understand them as people who love the spirit of Malaysia better than just 800,000 ringgit. So with that, we're coming to the close of the 2024. I do not know actually where we are going, how we going to fare in the near future. But certainly these two acts of kindness, one kindness to rebuild, another kindness to perpetuate hatred and the division between us, what will we become? And this is a question for all Malaysians to ponder in the new year. Thank you. Hi everybody. If you would like to own my book and have my signature as well as a personal note from me, please follow the instruction. Thank you.